Hello everybody and welcome to another Ignos reaction video. I literally just woke up, so sorry if I sound a bit tired or raspy. Okay, but anyway, the Nostagia Critic released a new movie review, Coraline. And oh my god, I watched Coraline as like a, I don't know, 16-year-old teenager, I guess. Yes, or was it 16 to 14? I don't remember, but oh my god, that movie was like it looked like it was made for kids, but it definitely didn't seem like it was. I'm really interested to see what he has to say about it. That if you haven't already, go watch his original video and subscribe to him and leave a comment down below on what other things I should react next. Next, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let's just get on with the video, I guess.
Check us out in Michigan on the first weekend of November at Grand Rapids Comic Con.
Ooh.
Hope to see you there.
Okay.
This episode brought to you by Stamps.com.
Stamps!
Why go to the store
It's
to get
stamps.
stamps when you can have them printed right at home
It's
for your
stamps.
convenience? Also brought
It's
to you
stamps.
by Shady Rays.
Shady Rays.
Style and performance sunglasses without the big brand price.
Nice. Nostalgia Wing! Nostalgia Wing, Nostalgia Wing, Nostalgia Wing. It's about Nostalgia Wing, so awesome. It's about Nostalgia Wing, Nostalgia Wing, Nostalgia Wing. It's about Nostalgia Wing, and so awesome. La, la, la. Bugs! I got bugs! Hey. Oh. Huh. Rippy! Oh, is his office over it? Is his office finally? Yay! His office is nice and ready. Yay!
Why does everything seem a little different?
What do you
Because
think
of
of the
this.
place?
Oh my god.
It's the button eyes, isn't it? Yes.
Yes, it's nice.
We're your other Uncle Wise and Aunt Despair, and this is your other studio.
Oh boy.
What about the other studio? Oh, we gave up on that months ago.
Yeah, I don't know if you're aware of this, but it takes some money to fix those.
So we made a deal with the devil.
Okay.
Sup?
So why does everybody have button eyes then?
Well, it's a long, complicated story with many layers to it.
Just looks cool.
It just looks cool.
I mean, yeah.
But everyone is here, like other Zack Snyder.
This place is great. Here, my cut of Justice League isn't the only good DC movie I got.
Other
Oh.
Chester and Doe.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. McCritic, in this world we're incredibly successful business owners.
Yes,
Really?
we dress this way because we're eccentric.
Other chart guys.
The chart says we should think for ourselves.
Chart
I
guys.
think we should follow the charts.
Agreed.
Also, this place is great. Other
Okay.
I ain't doing that pop in a frame shit. The eyes are enough.
I mean, okay.
Other Metadog is here.
I'm
Metadog.
too meta for the buttons.
Oh, so you're a pain here too.
Actually, I looked at the script and I think the analogy you have
Okay.
planned is pretty great.
Oh, well, thank you.
Though I don't think I'm a popular enough character for a callback.
Thanks, we're good.
How many views did Grumpy Cat Christmas get again?
You can go now.
Sure, I'll just duck down,
Okay.
pretend I vanished.
Okay, actually, things do seem a bit better here.
Yes, this is the perfect place to host Nostalgia Ween.
As well as the perfect spot to
mean-
review Coraline. What's Coraline? You know, it's stop motion
It's Coraline.
from Leica Studios. What the hell's Leica Studios?
Oh, he must be talking about Will Vinton Studios.
Oh shit, we're doing this?
Ah, yes. Will Vinton Studios is still very much alive here.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to go down this road.
Why? Did something happen between Will Vinton and Leica Studios in your world?
No, they got
Oh,
one
wait.
thing. Don't look it up. In fact, we got this amazing film out of it.
Okay. Did I
Whatever
get
your
that
thoughts
okay?
are on the creation of this company.
That's
I don't know
creepy.
this, man. I wasn't there. I don't know what went down. There's no doubt that Leica is one of the most impressive animation studios around. They combine
yeah.
artistically pleasing films with surprisingly mainstream success, making the weird, creepy, but likable movies people who love stop motion want to see. And their first / arguably biggest step was with Coraline.
Okay.
Released in 2009 and directed by an already iconic director when it comes to Halloween, Henry Selick, Coraline was based on the Neil Gaiman novella and is everything you would want a movie
Okay.
like this to be. It's dark, it's creative, it's visually
Yep.
stunning. It's got an aggressive edge to it, but also an amazing amount of charm. Its button eyes are about as iconic as Pinocchio's long nose. You immediately recognize it and connect it to freaky scenarios about as terrifying as Pinocchio, too. It's
Yeah.
another one of those intense movies parents have no problem showing their kids because they accept it as the right way to scare kids. A way that's
Yikes.
inventive, imaginative, and
Yeah,
teaches
this
some
movie does
familiar
not
but
seem to
still
be for
relevant
kids.
lessons. So why has this film grown more popular around Halloween and thank God hasn't gotten a sexy costume release? Well,
Let's hope it doesn't.
While I'm back at the studio, that seems just as normal as before.
Yep, totally normal.
Maybe
That is
more.
totally normal.
Let's take a look at Coraline. We open on the unintentional Wes Anderson apartments where movers, who look too specifically designed not to be based on somebody, there you go, are moving in the
Okay.
Jones family. There's the mother, played by Terry Hatcher, the father, played by
Hmm.
John Hodgman, and Coraline, played by Dakota Fanning.
До свидания, Caroline.
Coraline.
The name was actually a
Okay.
misspelling from Gaiman of Caroline, but when he saw the O replace the A, he said, there has to be somebody with that name. I wonder what her story is, and immediately wrote this book. After the in-joke mover is given an in-joke tip, Coraline quickly discovers there's nothing to do but be bored. And be terrorized by one of those skeleton pikers from Batman Returns.
Yep.
Ooh, let me guess. You're from Texas or Utah, someplace dried out and barren, right?
This is YB, played by Robert Bailey Jr., who was originally not in the book but was created because they figured there's only so long Coraline could talk to herself.
I do feed him every
I
day.
guess.
Sometimes they'll come in my window and bring me little dead things.
Had he only been in the human world,
Huh.
I feel like he would have felt like an add-on, but having another version of him in the other world, even though it's technically not him, weirdly fleshes him out more. At the very least, we learn more about Coraline's thoughts about him when we see her reactions to what constantly happens to him. Fanning is also perfect in this role. I'll be honest, as a child actress, I always found her a little off. I can't say she's bad, but her performance has always felt a little more Hollywood than genuine, and for the
Why
role
is it
she
big in,
shows, sometimes that could be a little distracting. But I
kids?
thought she had mad talent as a
Huh.
voice actress. For whatever reason, her inflections really work well in the animated realm. She finds a believability and likability even when she has to act very bratty.
I almost fell down a well yesterday, Mom.
Uh-huh.
Died.
That's nice.
Oh my god, yeah, like basic parents doesn't even realize their kid will die, doesn't even care. Good joke. Anyway, moving on. If I ever have a kid and they ever almost die, I'm tearing down everything that is a threat to them, and I'm like keeping them safe no matter what. So yeah.
The stop motion, big surprise, is also crazy impressive. Selk has gotten
Oh.
so good, his stop motion is almost as smooth as CGI, but it is cool seeing this in-between realm of more
Yep.
grand and detailed than Nightmare of James, but just a little choppy, so you can still tell it's stop motion. Also, in my opinion, this is the first Selleck film that really gets creative with the shots. Don't get me wrong, Nightmare looks great and was a game changer, but a lot of the camera
Yep.
angles were very standard and straightforward.
Oh,
These angles will
shit.
look amazing in animation or live action. It really feels like they could explore the camera placement as opposed to be limited by it.
You and Dad get paid to write about plants, and you hate dirt.
Coraline, I don't have time for you right now.
I'll admit at first I was thrown off by how dismissive and even mean sometimes the parents could be, but as I get older, I understand a bit more.
I mean, yeah.
In most movies, they would be workaholics and they'd be the ones who'd have to change, but they clearly had a busy time in their lives. If you pay attention to the little details, you notice they're moving while still having to work, nothing is unpacked, they got circles under their eyes, they're recovering from an accident, and Coraline is being a typical little shit like any kid at that age would.
Yep.
Oh, count all the doors and windows and write that down. Just let me work.
All things considered, it's kind of amazing there is...
Oh, let me work. Honestly, if I had a child, I would like beg them, don't let me work. I hate working. Let me just have fun with you and just play around and do fun shit. And I don't wanna work. Though not working equals no payment. No payment equals no anything. And no money, no living. Yeah, I gotta work. Anyway.
together as they are in this flick. They're just not the overly put together parents we see in so many other animated movies. Or overly bad. They just got a lot going on. Also, I knew I was
Yeah.
gonna love this character when she entered a room like this. That's such a little detail. They didn't need to animate her doing that.
I mean,
And it gets across so
nice.
well how much energy she has pent up, but no proper outlet for it. Like I said, a good chunk of the storytelling is the little touches sprinkled throughout.
Some kid left this on the front porch.
After finding a doll version of herself, she discovers
Huh.
a Being John Malkovich door that leads to a different world.
Mom? You're just in time for supper, dear. I'm your other mother, silly.
other
The
one.
film is very clever at having
Okay.
the colors muted in the real world, but in the other world they're bright and vibrant, trying to
Huh.
be more appealing to her. What's even more clever is as the world gets more
That is
nightmarish,
creepy.
the colors become even more vibrant, aggressively vibrant, to where it almost hurts your eyes to look at them. It would have been so
yeah.
easy to have everything go darker and gray as the world gets scarier, but sticking to this route is much more consistent with how it started out.
Oh. Oh. Did she just pull out his ear?
No need to.
This is Coraline's other mother and other father, who love giving her the perfect world and perfect family she always desired. In the way every kid imagines a perfect family, making everything about the kid.
Yeah.
Random note, that's a They Might Be Giants song. That's
Oh.
even John Leno's voice singing it. Originally, the movie was gonna be
Really?
a musical like Selleck's other films, but they decided they wanted this one to be a bit more aggressive, so they cut them out.
That is not
I
balanced.
understand why they did it, but I feel like this film would be pretty cool as a musical. I guess they
Oh.
did a stage musical down the line, but not with the They Might Be Giants songs. Come on, if Disney can remake
Okay.
everything under the sun with movies, why can't we remake stage shows? Or just this one. Or just make me happy. Just make me happy!
No happiness. Happiness not allowed.
Returns home and finds the little door is all bricked up. Of course, her parents think she only dreamed the adventure, and they encourage her to go bug the neighbors. One of them being a Russian animal trainer named Babinski, played by Ian McShane.
Here, have beat, make you strong.
Weird fact that Russian metal is actually based on a real metal, given to people who
Okay.
helped clean up during the Chernobyl power plant disaster.
Oh.
I guess that explains his weird complexion. Again, a lot of little
I
details in this.
mean, yeah.
Man, he almost went from Father Russia to Mother Russia for a second.
Yep. Yikes.
Me to give you message. Do not go through little door.
I like the neighbors do help with some of the supernatural elements and aren't just comic relief. Like when Coraline visits two actresses played by Dawn French and Jennifer Saunders. They're called Miss Pink and Miss Forcible. Christ, aren't those some names?
I mean,
The names, boy, this
yeah.
movie really wants to earn its PG rating, doesn't it?
Are
It
those
seems
dogs real?
Couldn't bear to part with them, so we had them stuffed.
I could never do that
Oh.
to my posters is more than enough. Oh boy, posthumous modeling. They read her future and see, what a shocker, she's in great danger. As one
I
who
mean,
sees a
yeah.
hand that makes quite a few appearances in this, actually.
Oh.
I
You know, you notice that?
Giraffes don't just fall from the sky, Miriam.
This is a weird criticism, but I'm actually shocked they don't work in a giraffe falling from the sky in this. Tell me they couldn't figure out a way to do it.
I mean,
Line goes back to the other
probably.
one. Even more lovely than she remembered last time.
Creepy. That's creepy.
Said you'd like it.
I hate
It
to
looks so
admit I never
creepy.
noticed that in the real world the garden is shaped like the other mother's face. Man, I thought the
Oh.
Schwarzenegger Museum was pushing it, trying to shape the town like his head.
I thought
Really?
I'd like him more if he spoke a little less. So I fixed him.
I like it.
And boys can't talk in this world? All that's missing is a horse bringing a mini spa and a copy of the Barbie movie. This would be every girl's utopia.
I mean, yeah, it seems so.
Foreshadowing these three later.
Probably.
The neighbors seem better too, as Babinski's mice put on maybe the weirdest moving animation in the movie. And the actresses are still pretty nightmare fuelish.
Yep. That is creepy. That is creepy.
So the idea of an entire audience of them looking at me smiling.
Yeah.
Like the eyes wide shut ball all looking at me.
Yeah.
It's 11 herbs and spices. I'm
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that is creepy. Oh shit.
Okay, I take it back. This is all those things I said one sentence ago.
Yeah, but
An alluring display.
I'm not sure I'm.
I should point out this is one of the first stop
What
motion films
the-
to be shot in 3D.
What?
A lot of it did look amazing in the theater. This was like a big screen version of that old lady from The Shining.
Ay,
So it was
ay,
a close-up of
ay.
her flabbergasters.
Oh.
It wasn't pleasant.
Must be the other cat.
I'm not the other anything. I'm me.
It looks like the cat that keeps looking at Coraline in the real world can talk in this world, and because this film would feel weird without Keith David in it, Keith David plays him.
You're clearly the expert on this.
Awesome.
I'm just a big fat wuss puss.
No, that's what we saw a second ago.
Yep.
He tells me this place is dangerous and that it's literally too good to be true.
You probably think this world is a dream come true, but you're wrong.
Don't believe those promises.
Right.
Has been promising me this for years, and I never got a green light. A cameo window isn't enough, Pio. America, Shades. Shady
Shades.
Rays, yes.
Shades.
Gear up for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends at Shady Rays have you covered with premium polarized shades.
Shades.
And quick swaps.
I love shades.
I
look so cool in shades every time.
Put them on again. There you go. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers an unrivaled product that's just as good as any expensive pair we've worn. Shady Rays is life. Shady Rays is gold. It's your mother, but not like in an insulting way, in a good way. Come on, you love your ma.
Okay,
your mother says durable Your mother says there's durable frames and world-class optics for all outdoor adventures. And if you're into winter sports, their quick swap snow lenses move effortlessly between full sun to low light environments. I didn't just get this pair, I got another pair as well. Look! Like magic.
Another pair?
Cool magic.
Okay.
Like that kind that doesn't have sunglasses. And that's not all.
Yeah.
Shady Rays offers the
like,
most insane protection.
Magic with no sunglasses, that's
every pair of
that's
sunglasses
heresy.
is backed by lost or broken replacements. If you lose or break your pair, even on day one, they told us they will send you a brand new pair, no questions asked. Which is good because I was thinking about breaking this pair, but I won't because that'd be kind of dumb. Wear your Shady Rays with confidence because they have your back.
I need to find my shades. Where are my shades?
Shady Rays is also committed to making a difference in communities across the U.S. through their Impact program, teaming up with nonprofits to help people live healthy, courageous lives through some of their most challenging times. I can't really get a laugh out of that one, so I'll just let it sit with you.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't love your Shady Rays, exchange for a new pair or return them for free
those
within
look sick.
30 days. There's no risk when you shop. Their team always has your back with personal and fast support. And now here's a dealy deal. Exclusively for our viewers, Shady Rays is giving out an amazing deal for the season. Go to shadyrays.com and use the code Nostagia Critic for 50% off 2+ pairs of polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 250,000 people. Go now and see the cool that you've been missing. Stamps? I had to talk about something else just as cool while wearing these in stamps. It's pretty cool. The holiday rush means more mailing and shipping for your business, but it doesn't have to mean more stress.
Stamps.com.
Lost my voice there for a bit. Stress! There we go. Stamps.com has been helping businesses like yours save time and money for 25 years, and it can help you get ready for the holiday ramp-up. All you need is Stamps.com's premium rates for all your postage needs. They even send you a free scale, so you'll have everything you need to get started. Taking care of orders on the go is even easier with the Stamps.com mobile app. If you need a package pickup, you can easily schedule it through your Stamps.com dashboard. And if you sell products online, like cool sunglasses or stamps, if you sell stamps, Stamps.com has that, but if you sell something else, Stamps.com seamlessly connects with every major marketplace and shopping cart. You can get mailing supplies, labels, even printers from the supply store. You can also get huge carrier discounts up to 84% off USPS.
Yo, that's like a lot of boxes.
To help your bottom line. And they automatically tell you your cheapest and fastest shipping options.
Damn, that guy moves
dispensable for over 1 million businesses. That is good for you, good for us, good for America, and good for you. Get your business ready for the holiday rush. Get started with Stamps.com today.
Alright.
Today. Sign up for Stamps.com/nostalgia for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus free postage and a free digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com/nostalgia and end your sponsorships better than I'm doing right now.
I don't think that's possible.
Coraline has to go shopping for a school uniform. When she finds a pair of colorful gloves, she shows them off to her mother, who instantly tells her to put them back.
My other mother would get them.
Okay, no. What mother would refuse to buy colorful, my brain is not working at the moment. What mother would refuse to buy colorful clothes for their child? Like, my mom would, always buy them for me. Always. And I always would look like a clown. But I did look good. I will admit. So I instantly do not believe that she would not buy those gloves for her. no matter what. Even if she didn't have the money, like she would definitely find the money for it. Like, come on, that's the most unbelievable thing out of anything. Like, I would believe the other. I would believe the other world more than I believe this right now. Come on.
To buy all your clothes.
Actually, on that note, I have to keep reminding myself these two are voiced by the same actress. I know it sounds obvious as Hatcher doesn't change her voice at all, but the personalities are so different and go through so many radically different changes that I have no problem separating them as different people.
Look,
Okay.
if things go well today, I promise I'll make it up. You know I love you. So, where are they?
With that said, it's time to have the button talk.
Oh.
No way! You're not sewing buttons in my eyes!
Oh, come on. You haven't even heard our plans for sewing other parts of the body. Uncle Kellogg would be so proud. We get, in my opinion, two of the creepiest parts of the movie. One is when a picture of her friends ask where her button eyes are.
Hey, where's your buttons, Loper?
You want to stay, don't you?
They try to sound so normal and so matter-of-fact about it. It's weirdly chilling.
Yeah.
Coraline's father starts falling apart and accidentally tells her the truth.
Her strength is our strength.
Those might be the scariest white gloves I've ever seen since the Cat in the Hat movie.
Yeah,
Discovers the illusion
that
only
movie
goes
was
so
like,
far as the world
yeah.
literally goes in a circle the more she tries to walk away from it. A good visual showing no matter how much she tries to dodge her problems, she'll always end up back to them.
Why does she want me?
She wants something to love, I think. Something that isn't her.
That's such a simple but also disturbing motivation.
I mean, yeah.
Most villains want power or recognition or acceptance, but the idea of a villain wanting to care for someone to the point of forcing that care is so unsettling.
Please no.
It's like keeping somebody sick so you can feel needed.
Ugh.
Stop!
Yep.
It's circus mice!
Hey!
On a funny note, when I saw this movie in the theater, I literally heard a kid go, I love mean-spirited kids' films.
Yeah.
The other mother finally reveals her true form, which, if you've been watching closely, she sort of was already, and locks Coraline away until she learns to love her. In the room, she's introduced to the other children she's manipulated into handing over their eyes.
Yikes.
She lured us away with treasures and treats, yet we still wanted more.
These ghost effects are so good. It's such a simple trick, but it gets really trippy results. And you really feel sorry for these literal poor souls.
Here and ate up our lives.
It's like if Lock, Stock, and Barrel were done by an A24 movie.
Yep.
Another YB saves her and shows her the way out. When she gets back home, though, her parents are suddenly gone.
Oh.
It's groceries!
Ugh.
Somebody went to Whole Foods.
I mean,
To tell the
seems
real
so.
YB what's going on, who of course doesn't believe her, but something about his reaction seems funnier than other movies that have similar moments like this.
You don't believe me? You can ask the cat.
Ow.
You're not listening to me!
That's because you're crazy.
Getting ready to run away seems so specifically kiddish.
Yep.
The actresses believe her, though, and give her a viewfinder that seems nonsensical in the real world, but will eventually help her out in the other world. We get both a really sad, but also really funny scene where Coraline makes imitation parents so she doesn't feel alone.
Good night, Mom.
I mean, that's...
Yet somehow you still ignore me less than my real parents. She figures out they're in the other world, though, so she finally decides to toughen up and save them. Let's head into that wall of China and carve ourselves a witch.
Yep.
But second quest, Link! As the other mother loves playing games, and Coraline says if she can find her parents and the eyes of the ghost children, they can go free. If not, she'll hand herself over.
In each of 3 wonders I've made just for you, a ghost's eye is lost in plain sight.
This is one of the few parts of the movie that does drag a touch. The scenes are well done, but because there's 4 locations to find the eyes and parents in, it kind of feels like there's 4 climaxes. Which we know these 2 wouldn't mind. We're already getting ready for the story to start wrapping up, and this feels a little drawn out. With that said, it does go quickly. It takes about 10 minutes to get to the final confrontation. We get a messed up character death with other YB literally being skinned. It is fun going back and forth, seeing how everything she enjoyed before.
Yeah, that is messed up.
Though I don't care if you turn those dogs into demon bats, it's still not as scary as an audience of them just smiling at you.
Yeah.
Clever, miss. Even if you win, she'll never let you go.
Once she finds all the eyes and her parents, she realizes the other mother won't let her go. Most scenes like this require the main character to utilize some abstract thinking or a clever callback, but instead, she just randomly throws the cat at her. I love that something
Nice.
basically takes no thought, ultimately saves the day.
Yeah.
She's not out of the woods yet, though, as the world transforms into a giant web. Once again, the animation is so smooth here, it's hard to believe it's stop motion. Also, this hallway edging closer and closer is pretty damn freaky.
Yeah, that's creepy.
The parents are returned home, but have no memory of being abducted or having Little Caesar breadstick seasoning on their heads. But the mother buys her the gloves from the store. I guess that's a decent reward for saving your folks.
Told you no mother would refuse those gloves.
Fine thing you did for us, miss.
The ghosts appear to her in a dream, though, saying even though their spirits are free, the danger isn't over.
You're in terrible danger, girl. It's the key, miss. There's only one, and the Beldam will find it.
Don't you understand, Rachel? She never sleeps. Yep, fake out ending. She has to get rid of the key, and again, while this is pretty short, it's also pretty pointless. I've seen this movie maybe a dozen times, and I always forget this ending is in here. Is there even that big a threat? I mean, what? Is the hand actually gonna drag her all the way from outside to the door? Nothing would get in the way during that walk?
I
One thing
mean,
it does is give YB something to do, which for a character that surprisingly wasn't feeling like an add-on, suddenly feels like an add-on here.
I'm really sorry I didn't believe you about all this evil stuff.
I guess it's good they bond over something, as the last time we saw them they were at their wits' end. But they also patch things up later when it's revealed that one of the ghost kids was actually his grandma's missing sister. So I don't know, I feel like that would have been enough. But whatever, scary movie tropes, I guess. And nobody goes against the tropes.
Look, April, pink ladies.
I like as things start to calm down, more color slips its way into the real world, with everybody coming together to work in the garden. Again, it's not perfect, but you feel the effort.
You were right, Coraline. I really hate dirt. But the tulips look nice.
That's the closest to functional family you'll get in this movie, which is honestly closer than other families. And that was Coraline. I absolutely loved it back then, and I absolutely love it now. The stop motion is still a marvel all these years later. The characters still feel genuine and real. And while it has clear callbacks to other dark and surreal kid stories, it still has enough originality to be its own thing. I really like we're getting more and more kids films that are legit trying to be more disturbing and intense. And several of them are coming from Laika Studios. I think Laika is becoming to Halloween in stop motion what Rankin Bass has become to Christmas in stop motion. I've always felt kids can handle more than we give them credit for, and if something looks too scary, they can usually pick up on it and know when to stop. Looking at the promotional material for this film, though, isn't this the movie you thought you would get as a kid? Something you could follow and understand, but would also be pretty dark and creepy. Coraline doesn't lie or water down what it is, and I think that's why both kids and adults love it so much. It gives you all that imaginative wonder, but doesn't skimp out on the harsh moments or smart writing. It's a perfect Halloween movie to give your kids nightmares, but they'll be the best nightmares they ever had.
I mean, that's a sentence.
You know what? This movie taught me a lesson too. I shouldn't have to go to another realm to get another studio. I'm going back to the real world to wait for the real studio to be done there.
Well, if I got good news for you, then. You're already there!
Awesome!
Yep, this is all the same place. We just convinced everyone you know to trick you.
We were bored.
You helped out with all this?
I haven't been in an episode in a while.
I mean...
At least you fixed the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, now what?
What the fuck? What is that thing?
I don't know. Somehow it popped up when we fixed the place.
Can't you do anything about it?
Me? I don't even know what it is.
What the hell is that?
Put up with it for the time being. Well, at least we'll be filming the rest of Nostalgia Ween back at the studio.
I'm not sure that's a good thing. What the hell?
I'm just a big fat wuss.
What the hell was that thing?
This month for Cameos for Charity, we're doing Build Chicago.
In
We've
Chicago.
worked with this group before, and I can tell you this is a fantastic organization.
Their mission
I
is
wish
to
I
help
could
them
like
grow
donate to it,
resilient
but
and
shout out to the
adapt
Chicago
a
guys.
promising future for young people. Reaching over
Is it
2,500 youths a year, they work hard to inspire hope and offer opportunities to those who didn't always have access to them. So if you want a cameo of me saying happy birthday or good luck or whatever, click on the link below and be giving to a good cause.
Yay.
Or if you're like, no, you suck, I don't like you, you suck. Well, consider
Oh.
checking out this organization anyway. It's great people doing great work, and you can play a big part in
Honestly,
helping out in the
I
world.
wish I had the finances to like get a cameo from Doug, just to like be able to donate from this, or just to be able to donate to the charity. But sadly, I need to start saving up for a house. It's probably gonna take me years and years and years to do it. But I doubt to really have a choice. Anyway, this was like a really great view. Like, yeah, Coraline was like really one of the more scary kids shows I watched, and I watched it as a teenager, and I still thought it was like mega creepy. Like, goddamn, it was like mega creepy and whatnot. Like, wow. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. Yeah, if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Now comment down below on what other things you would like me to view. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. And peace out. Bye.